Happy Sunday. It's a little bit rolly today because we've got easterlies coming in, so I'll try not to fall off the boat on camera. Let's just start with Michelle Obama was completely wrong. We'll come back to that in a moment. Putin's parade was the biggest joke ever. It was a bunch of soldiers, not even soldiers, like reservists. You look at them marching and it was like a bunch of badly trained Boy Scouts. They weren't even professional troops. And the whole thing was just a joke. And I don't know, the guy is such a fucking loser. He actually had North Koreans marching because they don't have enough Russian soldiers left. They're losing them so fast right now because they keep just not training them and sending them into Ukraine, thinking that it's going to work. And the Ukrainians are just dancing all over them, and a lot of them are just dying. I don't want to see them die, but I'd rather see a dead soldier than a soldier attacking a country that they shouldn't be attacking. So there you go. The world leaders who attended, it was 0.6 of the world's GDP was represented by the world leaders that attended. There's just a couple of African countries and North Korea and somewhere, I can't remember now, but just nothing. At least Trump didn't go, because it's just, you know. And I keep thinking, I mean, I spoke a little while ago about how I thought countries would be avoiding, like spectators would be avoiding coming to America. And now the World Cup, which starts in a couple of weeks, is panicking because people have cancelled all their hotel rooms and stuff because they don't want to come to America. They see stuff on the TV and they're like, no, we're not going there. Mexico's doing fine and Canada's doing fine, but the hotels that we're expecting to be booked in America just aren't being booked. And I don't know. So Michelle Obama said a long time ago, when they go low, we go high. And I thought, that's honorable. That's a good thing to say. Unfortunately, she was wrong, because they just went lower and lower and lower. And there's the midterm elections coming up in America in November. It's going to be the most corrupt, badly for just the whole concept. The Republicans are doing everything they can to gerrymander the fuck out of counties that don't fit their representation. So if you've got somewhere like a state that has 20% black people in, then you'd expect 20% or thereabouts of the representation to be black. No, they're getting gerrymandered out. If you don't know how gerrymandering works, just Google gerrymandering explained, because you can just like cut the counties up in very strange ways that mean that the white people win. And that's what they're doing in Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, Florida. They tried to in Texas, but it might have backfired on them. And the whole thing could backfire on them, it's possible. But you don't redistrict election areas in the middle of the decade. You do them after the census, because people move around and that's when things are changed. But they're doing them right in the middle. It's 2026 right now. This is not the time they do it, but they have to do it. They have to cheat, and it's fucking cheating. They have to cheat or they won't win. I still don't think they're going to win, but they're doing everything, every dirty fucking trick that they can pull, they're pulling. And the Supreme Court, because this has taken a long time to set up this whole situation, the Supreme Court is backing them a lot when they shouldn't be. But the Supreme Court is a joke these days. It's just turned into a right-wing rubber stamp. It's like, yeah, whatever Trump says, we're voting for that. So look out for a very, very, very dirty election coming up in November. And God knows what's going to happen 2 years after that. Yeah, it's not going to go well. But anyway, things are fine here, and I wish you well. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.